beautiful people. It's me, E.L. Winston here, blackout columnist, and today I got a treat for y'all. I got somebody really, really special with me. So I'm gonna let him introduce himself, and we gonna get started.
All right, all right. What's up, everybody? My name is Twan Shakur McGary. I'm out of Dallas, Texas. I am a black, passionate trans man activist, a community leader that's committed to uplifting black trans masculine men. Um, yeah,
Thank you for sitting down with me, man. I'm super excited. I'm
thank you.
super
I'm excited
excited.
as well.
So I want to get started with talking about your organization, Trust the Process. What is that and what does it do?
Wow. Okay. So, Trust the Process Project is just a visibility empowerment initiative focused on like creating space on and inclusive spaces for trans men of all backgrounds. Um, so yeah, and I started Trust the Process Project because Black trans men um, have been on the back end of things for so long, and it delays our access to so many things because our voices are not often heard, and so it with that and because of that we lack resources and we lack access to care and so being a voice and being the face for those who can't advocate themselves is very important to me.
I love that. I love that. I say that often is that we often are invisible,
Yes,
you know,
yes,
and it's like the more we need to stand up more, we need to speak more so that people can see us because a lot of times we are left out of the conversation. We are put to the back. So
absolutely,
I love that.
absolutely.
And
Thank
I
you.
see that you just did Trans Unity Pride.
Yes, Black Trans Unity Pride. I did the first one in my hometown, Dallas, Texas. Again, and it just goes back to and I created that pride to celebrate liberation and freedom, despite of all the things that we're going through in this time. And we just needed time to celebrate what we do have left and what we do and who we really are. You know what I'm saying? And so again, it goes back to just not having those spaces and having those events for us. And so I just wanted to create something for us by us. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Is this the first year or has it been going on for a while?
No, this is my first year. This is the first year, and we're gonna. The plan is to move it from state to state, and just continue to celebrate joy. We've been fighting for so long and fighting for so many things. Like it's time. It's not time to put our guards down, but sometimes we just need to celebrate and find joy in all of this crazy ass stuff.
I know for sure. Congratulations on your first year.
Thank you.
And speaking of joy, what brings you joy?
Ooh, what brings me joy? Just being able to walk into rooms and not having to explain myself in so many. I mean, what also brings me joy is just being able to just to be who I am and just to be free, right? Um, And then also, I have a family that brings me joy. I have kids, I have children, I have a wife, that brings me joy and that accepts who I am and who I've always been. And, just being able to live freely
I
and
feel
help
that.
others live their authentic selves.
I feel that. What would be your suggestion or recommendation to someone trying to tap into that joy, trying to find their own piece of joy?
What I would say is continue to prioritize your mental health. Right, it's very important, especially in this time and in these days in this crazy world, to just prioritize your mental health. Always choose you first. Don't listen to naysayers. Put the negativity behind you, and always, you're not gonna always find yourself thinking positive and being positive. I mean, that's easier said than done, but if you do it most of the time, I mean, it'll help you. It'll help out much more. So I feel like, and then I will also say involve yourself into community. Sometimes we find ourselves being in this shell because we feel like no one is there for us and we're alone. But once we start um, interacting with community, we'll realize that there are so many people that's just like us that have the same struggles, have some of the similar stories and experiences that'll be able to assist you throughout this whole process.
Yes, indeed. And for like places and spaces that don't have um outright community, what would be your suggestion? So like where I'm at, right?
Mhm.
There's you got to go find it here,
Okay.
right? And I'm creating that space so that it's visible for us to find it, right?
Okay.
So in places where it's not so visible or it's not while I love our entire community, right?
Okay. Right.
Um in the South, it is sometimes hard to find spaces where there are people who look like me. You know
It
what I'm
is.
saying? Black spaces are few and far between in some parts of the South.
Right.
So what would you say to a young brother trying to find that space for himself or create that space
Well,
for himself?
what I would say, and I think you said it while you were speaking about it, is creating a space. A lot of time, yeah, you said you hit the hammer on, you hit it right on the nail. Is create your own space. Sometimes you have to create your own space, um, and because I mean, not saying that's what I did in Texas, in Dallas, because I mean there are different resources, but I know that I had to create a space um, because there were lack of resources. And so, yeah, I think you're in the right path. Just continue to create the space, create inclusive spaces for all, and not just specifically trans men, trans women, especially if the resources are harder to find in your area. Build those spaces, create those spaces. Yeah.
Let's see. Talks with Twan, uncut real rawness. What's that about?
Oh man. So I started talks with Twan because too many of us, again, were left out of left out of conversations. Black trans men rarely had the mic or get the mic, and when we do, things are watered down, filtered, and I just wanted to create a real, raw, unapologetic space where we could talk about. Um, Things that actually matter to us, from survival, healing, the hustle, terminology. So what I do is I go out to different places and primarily LGBT places, clubs and those spaces, and just kind of talk and engage with people that's inside of the community or within the community to see if they are educated about black trans men. And you'll be surprised that they're not. Right. And so I just found a way to bring humor to it, but also make it educated and informative for the community to actually grasp it. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, it's just a way to educate the community because we go into these spaces and they look at us crazy. They, you know, we feel like we don't belong and all of those things. And so yeah, it's just a good way to just talk and engage with the community and also educate them at the same time.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that. And because I was checking out your Instagram, I was like, oh, these videos is fly.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Definitely like that. So is that where they can find the content, or is it like on YouTube, or where can they find that?
Well, yes, you can also find it on YouTube. Talks with Twan on YouTube. You can find it on Instagram, Twan_Shakur, or TikTok, Mr. Twan Shakur.
All right, y'all
Yeah,
heard that. Y'all better lock them social media addresses down. Y'all don't want to miss it. Y'all want to get
yeah.
in on that.
Thank you, thank you.
And I know that you are working on a book,
Yes,
Daily Affirmations for Black Trans Men, a journey of strength, identity, and healing.
yeah.
So how did
Oh,
that come
I
about?
I created that because there's been so many mornings and so many nights, right? That I just wish I had something to motivate me, to inspire me, to just um, give me some type of reassurance that I am him, in despite of, regardless of, and and just a book of positivity, because again we spending so much time fighting and worrying and going through this psychological war path they're trying to take us through, when we just sometimes just need to open up a book, put social media down, put the phones down, pick up a book that gives me positivity, that sets my day, uh, in the morning, during the day, or whatever time I need it. I have this book to reassure me that I am him. Yeah.
Now that now that I dig. That I dig.
Shit.
I'm definitely gonna need me a copy of that book. Definitely gonna need
Absolutely, and I'll make sure that I'll drop the details here soon, so everybody just be looking out. It'll I have the details out soon.
y'all hear that. So that means y'all need to be what? Following all of those social media platforms so that when the information drop, y'all can drop them dollars and get that book. Feel me? I know y'all feel me. And it's so important right now, especially like this month is Black Mental Health Month, and
Mm,
last month was Black Mental Men's Health Month, right?
yes,
And
yes.
so I think like it's an important conversation about our mental health and self-care. What do you do for self-care?
Oh, what I do for self care? First of all, I what I have done here lately is utilize prayer. I've asked God to restore the faith that I've lost so long ago, and so I just been utilizing prayer. Other than that, I make sure that I'm working out, and that I'm really still like involving myself in community, because they make they community makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Being around community, being around people with like experiences and those type of things makes me happy, and that it helps me find joy as well. So
I feel that.
yeah.
Definitely. I got to get back to the working out. The slacked off.
That's
I
all right. We all do it. We all do it. We all do it.
I swear, I'm like, it's so hard, so hard. Like I had surgery, like four, has it been like, yeah, 5 months ago. So I was out for three
Mm.
months, and so now I just been back to work like these last 2 months, and so first I had to get back into the routine of because I work overnight, so I had to
Okay.
get back into the routine of working overnight, and now I got to get back into the routine of working out regularly, right? Because that was a part of my self care, and it does make a difference, you know.
Right. Right. Right.
So I got to
Yeah,
get
but
back.
I think, yeah, it's important too to also take your time now. Take your time with yourself. Don't rush it. Heal and go through your process. Yeah.
Yeah, I needed that. I received that. I received. If you could go back
hmm
and have a conversation with little Twan,
Ooh.
what would your advice be?
Oh, my advice. I got so many. I got so much advice. We can go all day.
I got time.
Little Twan. You do not have to please. You do not have to be what other people want you to be. You are different. You are. I would say. I would just mainly tell myself that I love you. Um, I lacked a lot of love in myself because lived I lived so much of my life for what other people wanted me to be. I really didn't get to know myself until I actually started living for myself and loving myself. So I would tell myself all the time that I love you because I lack that a lot. Loving myself. Um, I will also tell myself that Twan, you are him. You are him. No matter what they say, no matter what nobody feel, you are him. You are him. You hold your family down. You make sure that your family is taken care of from day one, no matter what you do, blood, sweat, and tears. You are him. You know, and that's just what I tell myself. I lack so much. I lacked so much, and that's I feel like that's why I transitioned so late in my life because I was just so worried about what other people thought, and what other people felt. And so, yeah.
I resonate with that. I transitioned late in life also. How old were you when you started your transition?
33.
Okay. Okay.
33. 33.
All right.
Yes. Yes. I'm
And
42.
hey now, go ahead now. You don't look a day
Yeah.
over 35.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. And were you married already, or did you get married after your transition?
I got married after my transition. My wife actually encouraged me. I was prescribed uh HRT for a month and a half, 2 months before I actually utilized it, right? Because I was just so nervous again. I was so worried about what other people think and all of the things, and she was just like, "Boy, if you don't
Ah, come
if you
on
don't
now.
get happy and be happy and find happiness with yourself, this relationship is gonna be you gonna have some concerns, right? Because my wife just wanted me to be happy with myself so I can be the best version of myself for the family that she was trying to create for me. And so I owed her that. I owed her just being 100% myself.
Happy and whole.
Happy and whole.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, she
That's
didn't
what I'm
want any half-ass. Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. Hey,
yeah,
it is so beautiful to see black love, you know what I
yes.
mean? Me and my wife we just celebrated 10 years.
Oh
On
man,
the 4th of July. And she was the same way. Like, hey, you know,
get it together.
yeah, we rock it till the wheels fall off this here thing.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I need you to be happy and whole.
That's right.
So
Both of us.
yeah, yeah.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. What would be your advice to brothers who are looking for I call them ride or dies, that ride or die person for them, because I mean I hear a lot of brothers and say that it's hard out here to find, what I'm saying, a companion and
Yeah.
and all of those things, but it's like you hear about um your relationship, my relationship, other relationships of trans men that have found love or had love prior to transition and still have that person or have moved on to find someone else
Right.
and are living their best lives. And so what would be your advice or your
Fellow
your
trans
yeah.
brothers, huh? Um, First, I would say is that you gotta see the way I walk in my path is you have to accept it or reject it, right?
Mhm,
Be real with yourself. Don't water down yourself for anybody, right?
mhm.
Love, yeah, it compromise and it sacrifices, but you have to know that that's you have to know that that's real love first, right? Don't give everybody all of you. All of you all the time because everybody is not deserving. But to find real love is to find real love in yourself. Because once you walk with your chest out and your chin up, women love that, you know what I'm saying? Or anybody loves a confident person, you know what I'm saying? So it's just being able to walk in your truth, feel good about yourself, love yourself, and you attract what you want, right? And you attract who you are. So I just feel like it's just about loving yourself and being real with yourself. Don't accept any BS because you want to be accepted. No, because that's when somebody will start walking all over you. Stay true to yourself.
Amen. Amen.
Because they always, some people, feel like we're vulnerable and weak,
Hmm.
but when you walk with that confidence and you feel confident about who you are, and you're actually like trusting the process and all of those things, like you get what you those type of things come to you. Good things, good people. Your circle change when you feel different about yourself.
That's a word right there. That is a word right there. Your circle change when you feel different about yourself, for sure. Thank you so much for sitting down with me. This has been awesome. If you could leave my readers with one word, what would it be and why? Because words mean things. So what would that one word be and why would it be that word?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Okay. I don't know what happened. You froze then.
Oh, sorry. All right, did you hear my question or no?
No, what was the question?
Okay, so I said words mean things, right? So what would be a word that you would leave with my readers to the next time we see you, and why would it be that word?
Mm, word. Liberation.
Mm.
Liberation. I love that word because I say that because it's time to experience liberation and freedom and joy within ourselves, right? Because one of my mentors fed this to me is that no one is coming to save us. We are here to save ourselves. So by the time we speak, I want to see more trans men being visible and being out there and being loud and proud, right? That's what I want to see. And I want to see more trans women being loud and being proud, and we experiencing less attacks. We are experiencing access to health care. We're experiencing freedom and joy and all of those things. That's what I want us to experience.
Me too.
Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah.
That is my prayer. That is my goal. That is my purpose. Every day that I
Yes.
get up, right? To
Right.
be loud and visible
That's right.
as much as I can, as long as I can. That's what we doing.
Because visibility says what?
Lives.
Saves lives.
Absolutely. And I
Yes,
definitely think it's important for people to see us in all our different um ways that we show up, right?
that's
Because we
right.
all different. So I think that it's important that they see us in every aspect of what that beautifulness looks like. And so
Absolutely, I love that. Yes.
definitely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sitting down with me. Tell the people again where they can find you at.
Oh, okay. You can on IG Twan underscore Shakur, TikTok Mr. Twan Shakur. You can find me on Facebook Twan McGary, and you can find Talks with Twan on YouTube.
All right. Y'all got them. Lock them in. Y'all need to go follow them right now. Right this
Yeah,
minute. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all gonna wanna know what he doing, where he going, who he talking to. Y'all gonna wanna know when that affirmation book drop, so y'all can drop that money, right? Cause we all need to go and support. Hey, he just said, ain't nobody coming to save us. We here for us. We doing things for us, by us. So we need to support us. So when y'all see that information drop, y'all need to grab that.
absolutely. Thank you.
You
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for coming. And all right, y'all. To the next time, y'all be easy.
Peace.
Peace.